looking at these yesterday. Check out these dope robot designs. These are made with 3D printing technology.
Oh, by the way, grab one of these catalogs.
Okay. All right, FandomVerse, this is David White. Give us a rundown of what it is you do.
All right, hey everybody, my name's Dave. I go by Mechazone online. Basically, I make 3D printed toys, usually action figures, but all kinds of stuff. So I do the concept art, I do the engineering and modeling, and then I 3D print them in my studio, which is in Massachusetts. And use an acetone process to finish them. So if you look at them, they look like manufactured toys. They're nice and shiny, really strong. They're made all by me, all at once.
Really good quality artwork. This stuff, if you're into Mecha, Gundam, Transformers type designs, this is definitely in your realm.
And they're fully articulated. Like this guy has about 75 parts. He has a ball jointed chest, a neck, ankles, double jointed knees, thigh swivel. You know, he's got it all in here going on. Armor that can be moved around. It comes with a blaster. So each of my guys has like a unique personality. This is the Defender. They have a whole bunch of different characters.
This Mantis one right here, this is...
Yeah, Comantus, he's new. He sold out like a heartbeat yesterday.
Not only am I partial to green,
right,
but
green and black.
I love bug bots as well. And this thing is just a combination of everything I love.
Yeah, you like the little chest mandibles going on down there.
I have to get this one. You do everything you sell by mail order as well, correct?
Yeah, I do online releases. So if you join my newsletter, you get notified. But also, I post all the time on Instagram. So usually you can find that there. The algorithm shows you the picture.
Speaking of Instagram, would you want to drop that? I'll make sure I put it right here on the screen.
It's at Mechazone, right up there on my banner.
At Mechazone, there you go. That's his Instagram, that's his website, and that's his Facebook. Well, thank you so much, David. I appreciate the talk, buddy. DKE toys. I really like these on-card, vintage style, retro movie type of figures. So awesome, the craftsmanship and the creativity these creators put into their figures. These are definitely cards that I would not want to take the figure out of. Which is interesting about this convention is that most of the commercial retailers are in the back. They really do focus on small-time indie content creators here. So let's go check out the Funko exhibit. I was here yesterday, I waited in line, and I was able to get me Power Ranger and Skeletor cereal box, as well as a picture with Mike, the Funko Pop founder. And I got a sample of the cereal. They have really good customer service here. This is sort of like a makeshift grocery store experience. Check this out. Pennywise and Stitch.
Top student designers, the art director, top student designer, and the art director is the top student director. Yeah, if there is an art director, sometimes they'll just have the designer.
Classic video game artwork. Auto Vision. Very vintage. Some pretty dope stuff here. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. All right, FandomVerse, I'm here at Popprolific with the owner. If you can just give us an introduction of what it is you do.
Wow. We make a lot of custom stuff. We did well, we kind of started out, these are just postcards, but we started out doing a lot of commissions and 12-inch figures. A lot of Star Wars and G.I. Joe stuff. So these kind of mix in the Python Patrol thing. And this is an original figure with our head sculpt, or my head sculpt. And so now we're working with Hammer of the Gods toys, and we're doing these military and G.I. Joe, and see the obvious Dungeons and Dragons homage here, and then we're gonna eventually have like a Faker thing happen.
A whole Faker line of basically like a Faker family, correct?
Yeah, and I'm still working those details out. We kind of want to do an art show that's sort of celebrating Masters Universe, and there's like a lot of us now, a bunch of fans. So.
And there's a resurgence I see of that, not only that action figure style, but Masters of the Universe culture as well,
yeah,
which is pretty awesome.
Around the corner, there's a whole huge love of the Masters. It's great. And then these are all basically one-offs, stuff that I kind of just, were inspiring to me as a kid. So like things like this, I'm Overlord head from Black Star, and the color pattern, the color scheme is kind of an Astro Boy, and the body's like a Skeletor. So we got these are pretty much straight up bootlegs, but then it moves into more original stuff.
Well, we're almost in a culture where bootleg is relevant, because if it looks like what it's supposed to be, and it's made with great quality, it is what it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, and I hope people really like the quality of what we're doing, 'cause it's really me, my wife, my 6-year-old, Hammer of the Gods. I mean, Walter Harris, he's amazing. He's really cranking out the sculpts. It's fucking fantastic. This is really like one of our loves here. So I don't know if you guys know what needle felting is, but it's basically it's a wool fiber and other sort of fiber materials, and they're the fibers are stabbed together with a long barbed needle.
Okay.
And it's actually the kind of needle that is used in the thousands to make sheets of felt, whether they're wool or artificial felt. Like, it's just, we take one needle, or maybe 5 at a time, and these are all basically, it's like a giant dreadlock, it's like wool that's been stabbed into a knot, a giant knotted form, and over time the wool it basically gets hard, so there's sort of a hard foamy feeling, and a lot of these guys, like, some of them have like armature in them.
I like that, Beast Man.
They can sort of like hold their shape, and we get to play with a lot of colors and textures.
They're very vibrant, very
like,
textured.
Yeah, like in person, sometimes it doesn't come across online, but in person, like it's mohair. So you got a mixture of sheet, mohair. There might even be like this white, I think, is made from like a cornstarch. So it's like a lot of different materials happening. And then
her company is Plushplay, correct?
Yeah. Plushplay, and her style it's kind of fun. You get to see that her style, like this is her work.
Very whimsical, very fantasy-like, floral.
Yeah. This kind of was inspired by a Miyazaki camo cat that I forget what cartoon or I forget what movie it's from, but
that's badass.
She kind of ran with it and did a few of these. I got to do little pockets, so it's fun to work together sometimes.
Yeah.
And so now she's getting into this. Her work is she's more of a fine art approach. Like she she studied real art. I studied, you know, sequential art. So
It's all art, bro. I'm not even on to get because I'm a digital artist and I get that too. It's if you're creating something out of nothing, it's art.
Yeah. So her work involves actually she's just here, and I can't remember. It's a certain kind of crepe that I think is Italian. Or it's a fancy crepe paper.
Okay.
So she hand does these petals. They're all like individually, but she cuts them out, and then they're all like shaped by hand into you know flower shape. And it takes her like you know a couple hours to put a flower, like a whole piece together.
It's very intricate.
Yeah, there's just a lot of different things happening, and then
Very
the
intricate.
centers are all wool.
Okay.
And then this, like, I mean, I love this. This is like, to me,
That's just nature incarnate right there.
if she could, I mean, yeah, like this is this is actual branch. We live near Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn, so we kind of forage for supplies there sometimes. So this is actually a real branch, but it's coated in red.
Once again, this is Justin from Popprolific. If you like, just give us your Instagram and your Facebook and your website, and we'll make sure I put it on the screen.
Yep, Plushplay, and then also check out Walter Harris, a Hammer and the Gods.
This is his wife from Plushplay. Thank you so much for your time, bro.
Yeah, man.
And you have a rest of a good show.